What's up, everybody? It's Jeremy here from Oceanbound, and like a month or two ago I got an email from someone at a company called AIRBANK. I think the sender's name was in Chinese, which is strange, but the title was AIRBANK Review Request. I've had an email or two like this come through in the past and nothing ever came of it, but I did send these guys my shipping address, and just a week or two later I had in my hands an AIRBANK pump. Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I have a history of not liking electric pumps. I've always thought they were gimmicky. I've kite surfed for over 15 years, and now I've been winging for over 3 years, and I actually like using a hand pump. So, when you inflate a kite or a wing, you're pumping for a minute or two, and it's getting, your shoulders and your arms and your back muscles a good warm up. So because of this, I see someone bring an electric pump to the beach, and I've always just kind of rolled my eyes. So I have this pump, a Puffer Pro, and now I have to review it. Okay, so I tell myself I'm going to use this for 10 sessions. It's easy to make a plan, and then it basically just kicks the project farther down the road. So I used it. 10 sessions came and went, and I'm still using the Puffer Pro. So I really just want to cut to the chase here. What do I think? And I'm just going to keep this simple. And the following are basically reasons why I like the AIRBANK pump. It's super easy to use. You set the pressure, you walk away, simplicity, dig. These adapters are pretty smart. Although I couldn't figure them out in my first session, but I did reach out to the company, and Catherine was so happy to help, explain how the adapters work, and then I realized that these are totally covered in the manual on a page that explains all the adapters, so please, look at that adapter page in the manual so you don't have to waste poor Catherine's time, but it is worth mentioning that their customer service is top notch. Alright, what else do I like? You get the exact PSI. This is a legit thing coming from someone like me. For over 10 years, I've had a pump where I don't have a gauge that works, and so I've mostly been going by sound and feeling, but it's not exact, although I'm pretty good at it. But it's been interesting pumping wings for me in the past couple weeks to their exact pressure listed, just to see how they ride. And now I'm pumping pretty much all of my wings a half PSI over what they're recommended, but it's just really nice to be consistent. Alright, what else? Less effort. I mean, this is both good and bad, but I'm just gonna be honest, less effort to pump things up, it is what it is. The size and weight of it, it's small and light. I recently actually went on a trip to Nantucket for a wing race, and we had to lug all of our wings and boards and foils onto a ferry and cars and taxis and all of that. And guess what? I didn't bring my hand pump. I brought the AIRBANK because it was actually way easier and smaller to pack. It didn't really weigh anything, so it's definitely convenient. The color is black, and so are most wetsuits. So if you like to match, yeah, it's there. Time back, reclaiming your time back. So, it's taking usually between 4 and 5 minutes for me to pump a wing up to pressure. So you can use that time to do something else. So what have I been doing? I've been putting my board together, my foils, I've been getting my GoPros already, I've been putting my wetsuits on. If you needed a list of other things, you could be checking the wind, you could be checking your social media, mess with the settings on your GoPro, you could socialize, you could do some push-ups, or you could work out if you just wanted to get your blood flowing a little bit more. You could call your mom, although if it's like my mom, that may take longer than 4 or 5 minutes. You could stretch. I think that's a perfect use of your time. 5 minutes of mandatory stretching before every session is only gonna make you have better sessions. Or you could watch on average probably about half of one of my videos. Alright, so is there anything I don't like? Yeah, sure. I could nitpick the noise, it starts kind of quiet and then it cranks up around 0.8 or 1 PSI. And so, you become very aware of how loud this thing is when you're in a tranquil setting, like on a beach where people are relaxing. So the way I kind of get around that is I just pump my wings up at my car and no one really seems to notice. One thing, I said it's kind of good, but it's also kind of bad, less working out, so you're not stretching your arms and your back and your shoulder muscles, but now you have 4 or 5 minutes where you could stretch or warm up in other ways. So there you go. It takes more time to pump up your wing. On average, I can pump up one of my wings using a hand pump in like just under 2 minutes, and this AIRBANK pump takes 4 or 5 minutes. So you're reclaiming 4 or 5 minutes that you could like do something with. But if you just pumped it up with your hand pump, it only takes 2 minutes, and then you get 2 minutes to still do whatever you want. You know, it's kind of one of these. Alright, so my 10 sessions are up, and I'm still using it. So thanks so much to AIRBANK for sending me this thing to try, because it's actually totally changed my views on electric pumps, and that's cool. I really didn't think I'd be into electric pumps. So if you're anything like me, anti-electric pumps, I say give it a try. You may be surprised. You can get these on Amazon for around $100. The link's in the description if you're interested. So thanks a lot, AIRBANK, for sending me this thing to review. It's been a different thought experiment, and I appreciate thinking outside the box. And that's it. I hope all of you guys are doing well out there. I'll see you guys soon on the flip, and I wish you all an awesome day. Later.